Hello and welcome to part 44 of the Game Engine live series, where we're coding a game engine and then we'll be making a bunch of games, all going to be free, all open source, including the games. Then I create their clones like Brick Breaker, Pac-Man, Tetris, etc. And the game or games that I make after, which will be a whole new IP that will also be free and open source 100%. Okay, so be right back. Going to make a smoothie. Okay, so I will be right back. Going to make a smoothie. So we'll be back in a couple of minutes. so I am back. And let me just add to this. What was the original size? Let's go to view. Here. Zoom factor. Jesus, that is tiny. I need a bit bigger for everyone. Okay, so hello and welcome everyone. I just went and made a smoothie. I'm back now. Rem says, hey man to you. I want to say thanks for the SDL2 setup tutorial. I watched a half an hour tutorial that didn't work, then watched your video. Thanks so much. Good to hear that it worked. Out of curiosity, which one was it? As in, like, what platform? SDL is also on my huge list of tutorials that I want to do. I've been busy with making other videos, but I will get back to SDL, OpenGL, Star Vulkan as well. But I've got back to pumping out the Bootstrap 5 tutorials. I'll be wrapping that series up, and there's a few other stuff as well. I would like to create a tutorial. I will create a tutorial series on C. I've done one on C++. Probably could do with updating, but I want to do one on C as well. It'd be a great way to refresh my C knowledge. But I'm just doing a bunch of emulator videos as well. That's something I want to add on my list of tutorials. Is there was just a new emulator that got released recently for PS1, and apparently it's meant to be really good. I haven't tried it yet. I've only heard about it, and well, I've heard a lot of good things about it. Let's just say that. And let's add it down here. So what was it? It's called like Duck PSXE, PS Duck PS1. I'm just gonna put Duck PS1. What's it called? Duck Station. Is there an Android version? Is that the actual one? Is there an Android version? Let's have a look. Well, EPSXE has Android, so it's not that alien. I mean, it's not that crazy. Yeah, there is one. Okay, so I'll join the server as well. I would love for you to do a C tutorial. I prefer it over C++. I'm definitely going to do a C tutorial series as well. Okay, so it's called Duck. Station, and no, that's not what I wanted to do. I want to do a setup video. I want to do it on Windows, Mac, Linux, and I also want to do controller setup videos as well. I'll just leave that there for now. Okay, so yeah, I've joined this. Good stuff. Also, what I'm gonna do is put an announcement in. Don't really care about that we are live now. So I did this installing Doom 3 on the Oculus Quest 1 and 2 yesterday. I'm going to do another video after this live stream on how to install Half-Life on the Oculus Quest 1 and 2 as well. I want to go through all those, games, old school games that have been ported over, and how to do it. 'Cause it's not straightforward. You have to add a few package files, basically assets, because you have to own the game. Obviously, if you own it or not, it's up to you. Not casting judgment here. Just have a look at what's on my Google research purposes, of course. Yeah, this hasn't been working. It keeps giving me this. It was initially redirecting me to somewhere else, Info Games or something. They stopped redoing even that redirect as well. Copy that. Put that in the announcements. What happened there? Okay, so what we was doing last time, we was doing the posting. I don't know what the official, like, probably some official term for it, but it doesn't quite work yet. I'm basically trying to emulate that's another feature that I want. It's technically part of the posting. I also want it extra single posts to extra single post. Actually, I don't need that because I can just do a one-time post. Specify set post if you want it to reset. So a single post. That's useful, and then have a reset. Also have it so abstract, so it's no using 1.0f 1.0f as the initial scale. Yeah, all good stuff. Okay, he always found games a pain to torrent or download in general. Oh, I've always, obviously he. If you want to use torrenting for legitimate purposes, the thing I recommend is Ducky TV. No ads whatsoever. So for example, if you was to search for something, again, this is not a torrenting video, this is not condoning piracy, blah 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 blah, it's for educational purposes. If I put in Disenchantment Monsters command today, disenchantment season 2, I find Zuko works very well. There you go, this is a 1080p one, no ads whatsoever. Boom. And if you link it up, you can get all your shows, blah blah blah. And you can search for movies on here, you can search for games and software as well, to be fair. But yeah, it's just so simple. You know, can't remember the last time I actually went onto a torrenting website and didn't basically use a torrent engine like that. I'd use other websites that were essentially torrent engines, like I think torrents.eu was it, with Z, but even that had ads. But that was one of my favorite ones, to be fair. Okay, so wanna do this post. So what's happening again? I think what the issue is, it goes down, but it's the reset. Well, I most of the time make cool site called mia.site. Oh, that's cool, but you could get anime off there, like basically anything that's as long as it's on one of those torrent sites. It needs to go smaller and bigger, but it's resetting, literally resetting. And that'll be here that reset is happening. I bet you the reset is here. I bet you. I'll put spd log info reset. Control Shift 5 for a restart. Actually, there's too much other stuff there for me to even be able to tell. What's the shortcut for that? Control K, Control C. and what's the control? Okay. Control Shift F5. So we only want it for half the time to be going, not down necessarily, it could be going up, but going towards the pulse size, which is smaller or bigger, and the other half to be resetting back. Ooh. So I'm gonna say if underscore if the elapsed time is great, let's say if it's less than divided by 2, then we're going to be doing, I guess, this stuff. Else, we're going to so it needs to go down, and then it needs to go back up. Let's get out the trusty Sublime. So if it's going down, so we would do something like the in guy is 0.5 divided by 1.0, which equals 0.5, and then we would basically have an interval of that. But let's have a look. I don't know what's gonna happen here. Let's see. Let's see indeed. Very strange. Hello.
Hello.
Would you like to say hello?
Hello, everyone.
I mean, like, you're so tiny, they can't even see you.
I'm sure they can.
It is set up.
No.
You're set it up now. Your move.
No.
You'll help me concentrate.
No.
Help me concentrate. And then we can eventually build up to, I'm just telling you, you know, A5 to K7 or whatever. Yeah. You go first, you're white. Make sure I've put the queen the right way around. Let's have a quick Google. This ain't working properly as well, bro. Yeah, well, no wonder it ain't working properly. It's starters, I don't know if it was going to work or not, but it was meant to be in here. So we was changing this. So let me do this again. I'm going to slow it down a bit. It's like 5 seconds. Okay. So it goes down. Then it starts from 0 and increases the size. That ain't what we want. So it goes down. Is the multiplier 0 by any chance? I don't see why it would be. Multiplier coming up as 4. Well, I pass by reference the delta time and const. So when you pass by reference, it's accessing the original value. That's fine if you want to potentially modify the original value, but you might not want to. So by doing a const, you can pass by reference, so you get less performance hit. But by doing const, it prevents it from being modified. So you get like it's a local value without it being a local value. So it's less overhead, but you don't have the downside of a reference or the potential downside of a reference. So that's the reason. I only discovered that while I was doing the series, this live stream, because when I was looking into SFML and other engines, how they were made, I was discovering this stuff. Same working. I'm going to do something else. I'm going to create another circle. So I'm going to call it circle 2. And circle. Can I do square selection? You can. Yeah, it's the left dot. I want to keep everything the same. I'll make you a different color. The only thing I'm going to change is no pulse, and the position I'll lower it down even more to 400, 500, and I need to draw it. Don't care about updating it. Actually, this would be a good test to see, to make sure the update doesn't do anything if I haven't actually set it to do anything. This way I can see. So this is the original size. We're getting an error. I feel like that's just one of those areas that just keep appearing. Then I'll run it and then it fixes it. But that entity never register, no optimize anything. That works with objects but not with data types. Does it not? And it ain't working, showing. Let me go to the update unless it's the update's messing it up. Unless it's too far down. Yeah, but if that was the case, now it should still show something, I'd say. What is the size of the window? What is the size of the window? Probably in main. Ooh, I forgot all about this code, yeah. Get rid of this. I'll probably get rid of that. I forgot the definitions file. Do we even need this? Probably do for the exit success, I guess. Don't need that either. Okay, so engine definitions 640 by 480. Culling doesn't seem to work properly. I'm gonna have to put on this culling. Not working below. It's a little too far down, to be fair. Let's work it down 300. Ooh. You can't move diagonally. You can't kill diagonally with the pawn.
I'm playing a game with Lulu, okay?
You can't move.
PC game.
Can't move diagonally with the pawn.
Oh.
Can only move forward, remember.
Playing League of Legends.
And we'll LOL.
League of Legends, so well.
Yeah, LOL. LOL.
I'm sure Dad will be proud.
Does he run on that?
Yeah. She's been playing, so I'll play with you.
Do you like it?
I've never played it.
Have you not? Have you tried it?
No, but I'm downloading it just now.
Oh.
First time.
See what you think of it. Cam loves it. I might really have you on the computer because, you know, for
There's
Cam.
that other one, what was it?
World of Warcraft?
That was a big one, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was.
She's like, what is your Riot ID?
Yeah, Riot Games.
I'm like, hang on, bro.
That's the company that made it.
Hang on.
She knows. She knows these things. I mean, me thinking, oh, they're both at it now. She's such a tomboy. Okay, so we'll instill a 10-second rule that if I come there, I can't take longer than 10 seconds. So that way I'll concentrate on that. Is that good? So once you've done a move, just let me know, and I'll decide when I'm gonna go and do it. But you just let me know once you've done a move.
I can only only move once now, can't I?
You only one move. Yeah. With the pawn, you can only move once. With that particular one, yeah. Let me know once you've done the move. Okay, so. Yo, why are we getting? You download. You say you downloaded, aren't you?
Oh, is it slowed everything down?
It seems okay. We got a few drop frames. I'll monitor.
Pause it.
Are you sure? I'll monitor it and see if it's messes up anymore.
No, I'll try that.
If just download it after.
Yeah. Is it doing? Is it?
It's dropping some more frames as well.
Let me. My MacBook's so slow right now.
That's fine.
Sorry,
That's alright. It's not dropping that many to be fair, but it's still.
It's just loading the game. That's all.
Oh, has he downloaded or loading it?
It's just loading, yeah. But it'll probably take up a lot to run it then.
Yeah, might because it is online. Okay, so what we're going to do is now do it at the 50% size, so that way we can see exactly, and we're going to move it over 200, so we can see. I just want to make sure the update isn't messing anything up. So we can see, you know, what the original size is at the bottom and what the we get some error. I know what the error is. It won't have been initialized. I need to initialize it. Put that there. Have you done your move?
No.
Okay. So you just get into the actual size. So the problem is it's taking the whole, in this case, 5 seconds to get to the small size instead of only taking half that time. I wonder if I can alleviate that part by at least that part of it, of the issue. Get rid of time. Get rid of, no, do I need time? Oh, I don't know. Get rid of debug as well. I'll leave it there for now. Go to drawable. Here. Okay, so if I was to say if we only do for didn't you move?
No. Oh no, can I take it back?
Nope.
No.
I'll take it back. Didn't you move that by 2 initially?
No, just one.
You sure?
Yeah, that's why I asked if I could move it by 2 this time, but you said no.
You can't kill straight anyway, you have to kill diagonally.
I know.
Okay, that's fine anyway.
Which is why I don't want to do that move. I want to take it back.
Want to take it back?
Yeah. because then you can kill me. You can kill me.
Okay. I'll forgive that one move.
And these can't jump over. The horses can.
Only
jump
the horse
over.
can jump.
What can these do? Good. Can these jump down?
No, they can move down, but they can't jump. Horse is the only thing that can jump over something.
Okay, I'll do that.
If they're,
Oh, sorry.
and it's like 2, 1.
That's our shape.
Yeah.
I thought that was the bishops.
No, the bishops are diagonal. You'll get used to it. Yeah, do you go?
No.
No? Okay. Alicia Noor, hello. Hello. Munna said you smell.
No. He's joking.
Ammi said you smell.
No, Ammy's watching.
But she did at one point. Okay, so this needs to go back up now. I don't know, I'm just gonna try doing this. Let's try flipping it. Hello Lulu, hi. Hello Lulu, you alright? Might be a plus, potentially. Oh, let me try like this and then I'll try the plus option as well. That didn't work. Enforced. Okay. Copy that. Copy that. And actually, we're gonna undo this. We're going to copy this, put it here, and try adding a plus now instead. You smell, yeah, I do. Nice. Literally not what I wanted. Oh, we're not adding it to this, are we? Are we not adding it to the actual pulse? Not pulse delta, end pulse. Hey, passing value type by reference bar unless you want to change it. If you add in direction to access that value, you can easily check this by writing to test function. That's not working the way I wanted to. But I'm passing it by constant reference. That shouldn't have an issue. Like that there. let's change this to a minus. I feel like I'm getting close. Jesus, it's already been 45 minutes since I've been doing the stream. It's already been 45 minutes. Have you had your go? Jesus, 45 minutes. Feels like 20. Ask what level she is on LOL.
You ask her. She's watching.
Yeah, what level are you on LOL? The pulse delta times by multiplier. See if this works. If it does, I'll remove the brackets. We're close now, we're close. Then we can abstract here and make it, get rid of the hard coded 1.0s. Nah, it's still flicking. Nah, it's still doing a bit of a flick. Why if I just remove this? See what it ruined like without it. Might be fine to be fair. Might just need a clock reset in there. I got no response, bro. Almost done. It's the flick back up that I don't understand. Let's do this at 0.5 f. So it's constantly going do. Didn't you move?
No, Papa. I'll tell you.
Okay.
I'm practicing online first.
Huh?
I'm practicing online.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Is that what's supposed to happen?
No, almost. It's a bit.
Are they all supposed to blink?
No. It's a bit. Like I showed you. So if I increase it to 5.0, the animation, you'll see the issue. So just look at the red one. The other ones are just there for reference for me. It's going down. See there he jumps?
Yeah.
but when he gets to full size, he goes back down smoothly. So he doesn't jump at full size when he goes down, but he jumps when he goes down to the small size, going back up. I want that smooth transition, like that. So that I just gotta figure out that, and then we're done with this little bit. Then we just gotta improve the class. So we're getting there. You want to taste of a healthy smoothie? What if it's like, if it has got 100 grams of sugar and ice cream,
I don't want it.
and minus the fruit and oats? It'd be funny if this made you gain weight and the other thing made you lose weight.
Well, like McDonald's.
Yeah, the BB diet. I'm not telling you what level I'm at. What's profile name? What's a Riot Games ID? Do you know?
You just sound screenshot.
Tell me what it is.
Just gonna check.
I'm sure there's a way to check. If not, I'll ask Cameron. He'll be able to do
It
it.
says hash.
Message me.
I'll
message
message it. Yeah,
Yeah.
I won't say it.
Yeah. I don't have that many viewers that it'll make any difference, but it might do in a year's time. like 1,000 people just go and check out an old video. Ooh, hashtag Alicia Rocks.
No, that's not her name.
Yeah, but wherever it is. Man, if that's somebody else, then everyone just goes to flock on that one. I'm not telling you what level I'm at. I will find out. Okay, so we don't need this then. That's good to know. So it's literally, it's when it gets small and it's going back up. That's the issue we're having. How much of a flick is it? Let me bump it up to 10 seconds. Oh, I was gonna say that's too fast. That's 10. I should be able to see what the flick amount is. Starting off at 0.5 and going back up. So he just chills here now. No, that's crashed, that is. What happened there? It did not like it enough that it's crashed. Unless he tried to do a division by 0. Okay, so we're almost there. Okay, so end pulse is 0.5 in this case. The multiplier is constantly going up. Technical radar says wow. Woo or woo? Almost had it there. So it's my money. Just get rid of that. Let's have a look. So if we do so if the clock is at 2.5, 3.0, 3.5, and we are dividing it by the actual time, so that's like what, 0.5 equals 0.5 0.6 0.7. So that's what that gets us. What we actually want is the difference between, so what we want is add it to 2.5. So 3.0. So let's modify this one. So we got 3.0 is that. Dividing it by the actual amount. Then we are taking away 0.5. Then we are adding half of this. Oh, that's the error. Let's print out the multiplier. The multiplier should be 2.6, 2.7. Yeah, so it stops at 3. Why is it stopping at 3 now? You should get all the way to 5. Let me run it again. Okay, so that ends at 1.62. 59. Yeah, so that is running for 2.5 seconds. So there's a couple of problems with it. The multiplier calculation is wrong then. Oh, actually, I forgot rid of all of this. Just did this. I just did that as the multiplier. So we're in the right multiplier now. We don't need to do anything with it. Now we just need to do the right calculation. So that's 0.5 plus pulse delta and pulse scale. Pulse delta, if that's minus the multiplier. That's 0.5. No. Yeah, that's what the end scale is. Plus the pulse delta of 0.5. Font is too small. Where are you what device are you viewing it on? Times by the multiplier. This is 2.6. Yeah, that's gonna make it too big. That is. That'll give us 1.3. 1.3 0.5 plus 1.3, which is 1.8. Okay, so 1.8. So we don't only have 1.8. Please read it. Have you go, babe. Have you go.
You can tell she's a sister.
Yeah. Have a go.
Are you not lost on to like the AI?
The AI is hard.
No, it was meant to be nice and nice to me.
No, but this is like your second time playing, so. Yes, funny. So you see the 1 and then 2 in the perpendicular
But I
direction.
did 2 and then 1.
No, you did 1 then 2, but that's fine as well. So you go 1 and 2 or 2 and 1. Yeah.
But I did this way. Can I not go
Yeah.
this way?
Yeah. Because that works out the same way.
Yeah,
2,
yeah.
1. Yeah, it doesn't really matter how you calculate as long as it's 2, 1 or 1, 2.
But how do they kill again?
On land. When you land on it.
Got
Yeah.
it.
It's not like checkers where you have to jump over it.
Yeah.
Obviously with checkers you would do something like that. But this has to be on land.
Okay.
And so it's where it ends up, not what's in the path.
Yeah.
That's the reason if you was to do on your next go like something like that, you wouldn't kill my horse or anything because it's not on land. Okay, so
Still think I comment.
let me know once you're done. Yeah. 1.8. 1.8. The first 0.5 on positive needs to be there. It needs to add up, tick up. No. Oh, this is annoying. Let me go back to my trusty Sublime. We're getting close. I can feel it. The trusty Sublime is helping. Should you use VS Code like your call center engineers use? They probably feel fancy. Probably go home to their wives and mum and dad be like, I use VS Code today. They're like, well done, Johnny, well done.
Can I do this and kill this?
Which one do you want to kill?
This one. So
Yeah.
So I can do that.
Yeah.
But then you can kill me with that, can't you?
Yeah, I'll kill you any of these 3.
Great.
Or even the horse.
Great.
So that's the reason I'm about to say why that wasn't the best move. The simple reason, you've taken a pawn, but I can easily take a horse. Pawns aren't that good. But the one thing that you have done as a result of sacrificing
Got into your boundaries.
yeah, you've destroyed that boundary. Unless I just whack a value, because I can't get a pawn there. Unless I whack a valuable piece other than the queen and the king, because they're too valuable, that's still too valuable. So it's opening me up. So that's the reason. What I will probably do now is will. Let's use this.
You can't. Can you go backwards?
I haven't let go of it, so we're using that rule that if you pick it up, as long as you don't let go of it,
Okay.
that's calm. So I'm just gonna use this one. Diagonally. That's not done. So because I've let go of it, I can't go back now. Here we go.
Teach me, okay.
I was teaching you, wasn't I? I was telling you right the boundary. There you go. We need to get Alicia on to, let's say Tekken, not Tekken, chess.
Can pawns move back one space?
No. Pawns are the only ones that can't move back, they have to move forward. Once a pawn gets to the other side, it turns into a queen.
Oh, okay.
Or one of the other pieces
whatever
if you choose. But it doesn't make much sense to turn into a bishop or a castle. Like a queen has bishop and castle functionality. I can't see why, unless you're showing off. So what we need to do is 0.5 plus 0.1. Obviously I'm really simplifying the interpolation. And 0.5 plus 0.2 which equals 0.7. 0.5 plus 0.3 equals 0.8. 0.5 plus 0.4 equals 0.9. 0.5 plus 0.5 equals 1.0 end. Obviously there'll be a bunch of in-between interpolations, but this dynamic really, that'll be handled automatically. So how do we get 0.1 calculated and ticking up? If we get 0. How do we get up to 0.5? That's basically what it is. Because 0.5, what was 0.5? Was that hard coded? Like it's hard coded. What even was it? Oh, there it is. Post delta is 0.5. Okay, so that's the difference. And the more, okay, so that was. Let me copy that. Everyone's been very quiet today on the chat.
Am I scaring everyone?
No, I think it's mainly because what's he called, Root and her ain't there, and Bang 21 kilohertz. They're usually the three that
talk most.
Yeah, and they get everyone else talking. Have you had to go? If you're gonna make me learn how to do this, it's most likely impossible. I don't understand the word you're saying. I think she's referring to this, isn't she? We're not talking about programming. You should learn that as well. And use your own initiative. We're talking about chess. We're playing chess here. Can you see it? Let me increase the size of the window. Okay, I don't want to do that. I don't want to be. Let me add another webcam. No. What do you mean no? I'm gonna tell me. Where's the video capture?
They can see it. So I'm watching it on my laptop.
No. We'll make it better, bro. Where's it at, man? Where's it at? It doesn't seem to like me having two sources. I ain't gonna bother making it bigger. Too much hassle. But you know what? Well,
Oh, no.
have you had to go? You say you ready to go?
No.
Okay. I know how to play chess, sort of. When you come here, you'll get fed when you have a game of chess. And the good meal will come when you beat us. Not beating Munda, by the way. Unless she gets good by then. Do you think she could already beat you?
No. Oh, what, Alicia?
Yeah.
Yeah, she can probably beat me.
Yeah. Abby probably can beat me.
Hey! Maybe that's mean.
I'm joking. She might be very good for you, know.
Yeah, you never know.
She might
Part
actually...
of the skills of my job.
Yeah. You know, Desi... but she'll do a Desi move where the horse can gallop around. Like back in the village, the horse could do this.
I'm smarter than Budgie in some aspects. Wow.
We should put that on. It took a little while. What aspects are they? I will review these aspects and put it on a spreadsheet. I'm guessing chess is one of those. Oh.
She needs to stop her sass.
I know. It's a shame her ain't here to tell her off. You know, I can still put you on a timeout.
So can I?
I know. Actually, you can as well. And go for it if you want to. And then she'll be waiting to be like back. 3, 2.
Testing 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. Are they in your room?
I don't know. Basic knowledge, yo. Baby, tell her off.
Is she saying she's playing Among Us?
No, she said she's smarter than me in basic knowledge.
Among Us, what does that mean?
It's a game.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is she playing Among Us?
No, she plays it. She says.
That's what I'm saying. Did she play it? I'm saying she playing
Of
it.
course she plays it. All the kids.
I know. Yeah. I have a look online. It looks whack.
She just says she's smarter than me in basic knowledge, and all you're focusing on is Among Us.
Yeah. What basic knowledge is this? 1 add 1. Can you even do that? So I need to get this to be 0.1. So if it's past halfway, you'll no longer tick down, it will tick up. So past halfway, in this instance is greater than 2.5. Max is 5.0. You can remember what you learn in biology, bro. I believe this is the conversation we had, but I can't remember the conversation. Is she talking to me or you? Oh, she's talking to me. Chill out, bro. Chill out. You will get told off if you don't relax a bit. Oh, my battery's about to die on my laptop. Turn the brightness a bit.
Someone that's a question.
Yeah, so it takes longer on my laptop to power up. Maybe it takes longer on the studio than it does on the actual video, which is stupid. Do you have any idea how can I print a Windows form to PDF on Visual Studio 2019? You mean Windows form as in like the Win32 stuff where you can put like input boxes and buttons? Is that what you mean? You want to almost like take a screenshot of that window within the application and put it out to the PDF? Is that what you want? Okay. Let's see, so this goes up 3.0, 3.5, 4.0, 4.5 and 5.0. Yes, exactly. Okay, so Are you using Win32 API? Like, what API are you using? Using Win32? You need some sort of engine like Qt. What are you using? What language are you using as well? C++, C Sharp. That'll help as well. And then I can just do a quick Google and find out. You can take screenshots within the code itself, so within the application itself. So that really definitely should be crazy much of an issue. This ticks up. This ticks up. So ultimately, what we want this to actually tick up is a 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4, 0.0, 0.5. C Sharp. Okay, let's have a quick Google for you. C Sharp screenshot active window. See what we get. I think this might be what you want. You want to create a bitmap and the rectangle stuff. I remember doing that stuff when I was doing OpenGL. No, OpenGL, DirectX in C Sharp. Didn't particularly like C Sharp, to be fair. And for the future, if you want more help, feel free to join the blah 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 the Discord group, because you got a whole community of over 1,000 members on here. Never expire, no max number of users. Yeah, and I think especially if you've done something else before, like C, C++, something a bit more low level, which I had. So I had done, technically I'd touched C Sharp before I did C++, but it's more just curiosity when I was doing stuff. Personally, then at uni did C, C++ fun, yeah. Did C++ as well and other stuff, but did C Sharp for one module, which was the, I think it's called Advanced 3D Graphics at the time. It's basically a DirectX module. They used to do OpenGL, then they switched it to DirectX and C Sharp, which they had just kept C++ OpenGL. And then it was the old fixed pipeline stuff, which pretty useless to be fair. I think they've gone modern OpenGL route now, or they might still be on fixed in second year and final year they go to modern OpenGL. So I think would make even more confusing. Okay, so this is basically what the time is mapping up, ticking up to. This is what we need it to map to. Can't we just take away? In this case, it's take away 2.5. In this case, it's take away 2.9. Let's try doing that. Maybe there's something we can take away. 2.5. 2.9, 3.3, 4.2, 3.4, 4.1, sorry, no? 4.2, 3.7, 4.2, 4.1. No, this is saying adding up. 4.1, 4.5. So it's always 0.4. That won't always be the case, but let's look at the relationship between it. yeah, let me know if there's any more issues. You just post it in the Discord group. Just whack it in the general programming section because we do not have a C# thing. That's another tutorial series I would like to do on is C#. Not that particularly like it, but I know a lot of people use it, so it's something good for the community. I'm so close. Have you had to go? Have you go, please? Yeah, I'm just waiting. Have you go? I've been sticking to the rough 10-second rule. We're so close with this.
Figure it out, then I'll have my go. There's a challenge.
No, this might take a no. I want you to have a go.
Figure it
No.
out. Figure it out, I'll have my go.
No.
Fine.
Intermediary figure out. Have a go, please. And let me know. Because it motivates me because I've got to, do 10 seconds and then I've got to warrant doing a bit of work, then getting back. So please have a go.
That's my husband's logic, everyone.
Yep. Also, it's kind of hard to... Actually, can you even see me because of the Sonar Systems logo?
No, you can't see me because of the Sonar System logo, which is fine. You can see you clearly because I'm watching it live as well on my laptop.
Now, actually, I guess it depends on how big your window is.
No, everyone should be watching it full screen if they want to see the code.
Yeah, because, there you go. On that,
Yeah.
you can see me and that Sonar Systems logo ain't that big. If I do it at more like a thumbnail size, it covers half of the...
No, even if I do it on the smallest one, what covers is me, you're fine.
Let's have a look.
There you go. You're
Oh,
fine.
that literally just... Oh, because it's somewhere right there.
But it's fine, but people need to still do it full screen if they want to see it properly.
Have a look at the resolution in the max 1440. Just maximize the screen size. See what that looks like. Is that 1440? Click on it. Jesus, looking bad, ain't it? Oh no, it's got better now, isn't it?
No, I just had to double click on it.
Why is that so bad there?
Probably because I'm watching Boris as well. Boris is affecting it.
Oh, what's he saying? Oh, what's the latest then? In between the ears, what's the latest? In between, is that the intermediary ears?
That's
Is that
Boris. That is what Boris is saying.
Is that his interpolation ears?
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
I'll let you know what he says.
yeah, let me know. Oh, you're looking bad because I had it maximised and mine was on a low res. So you wasn't actually looking at the code, you're looking at me looking at the code. Her hasn't been here today. This is silent and deadly. Like my farts. You know all about those silent and deadly farts.
I hate you alive.
I know.
Can you guys concentrate? Stop.
Okay.
Guess what Ummi said?
What?
I see.
What is she posted on? What's that?
Just a family chat.
What's that?
Family chat.
Either what's that? I thought there might be some other sound with that. Signal.
Without you.
Yeah, signal. It was okay then. I think I figured it out.
Ooh.
Just about to do the calculation.
Let's test it then.
I just need to do it on, well, not on paper, but I'm gonna say on paper. Did I tell you, like a year or so ago, every so often I change note-taking apps or I try and improve the system or the flow. And I remember I asked Aratosh, what's the latest note-taking app you're using? Like, what system? And I won't say the exact words because they were a bit more profane, but he's just like, pen and paper man, he never needs an update. He just works. That paper, there's no 20-minute update that it requires on a restart. I'm like, yeah, that's fair enough. He's got a point there. It does feel nice, a pen and paper does. Okay, so 0.6. No, not 0.6. 2.6 or 3.0 divided by 5.0 equals 0.6 minus 0.5. Nah, that that can't be right. That just seems too easy. Yeah, 'cause that's the end scale. So this would be clock divided by pulse minus 0.5 baby, we're about to test it. We're about to test it. Are you ready for the test?
Yes, let's go.
Relatively anticlimactic. I'm still pasting it. We're about to give it a run. Boom. Let's see if it works. Error, 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 error. No, no errors. That's good.
That looks good.
Yeah.
Well done.
And the large size, is it blue? And is the small size green? It looks roughly, because that should be the end, you know, the small one, the green
Yeah.
target, and the blue should be the max large size.
You sure the red doesn't amount to the blue size?
Huh?
Are you sure the red doesn't look as if it's like amounting to the blue size?
No, it should be.
Oh, it should be.
At its biggest, it should be blue.
Okay.
At its smallest, it should be green.
Okay.
Seems alright, doesn't it?
Well done.
There's still a bunch more to do because it's pretty hard coded, but we'll fix that now. Yes. And that's why you need math skills. Boom. How do you go, bro?
No, bro. Listen to Boris.
Has your nose touching you? No, what is he talking about? Is he just talking about the latest lockdown stuff?
Care home and stuff. They're saying that they still think by spring it should be a tiny bit better, but with the new variant it makes things awkward.
I can imagine. You'll go.
Okay, you spin around then.
Oh, sorry. Okay, so now I want to make sure this works if I'm actually setting it to a bigger size. This works if I'm setting it to a bigger size. Then I need to remove the... did you just have you go? Did you just have you go?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. If it works, go into a bigger... did that work? I'm not too sure. No, that don't work. That's flicking twice. Okay, so I probably could just do only if that would just do it. If that's the case, a quick simple if statement will solve that. If it's greater than. Nope. Still just increasing at a really large size. So we get 0.5 there. If I just undo it to the way it was. Okay, so have you announced any new restrictions? What's the overall
He
topic?
looks so done with his job. That's looking a bit too big, babe.
Yeah, I know.
Why did you change it?
Yeah, no, I'm doing it so if you wanted to go from original size to smaller and back, that was how it was before. Now I want it to go from original size to larger and back. So I've got it to smaller and back, but not to larger and back.
Well, it's doing that now, isn't it?
Huh?
It's doing that now, isn't it?
No, it's the larger and back isn't fully working.
Ah, it's
So-
all fully going. Okay.
Yeah, so I need to fix that and then. Okay, you just did that one there now. Don't
Yeah,
worry.
I took one of yours out.
Which one?
You had a pawn here, so I obviously could move 2 spaces. So I took
You
it.
can't go straight. Remember, you can't go
Oh,
straight. Go
babe.
diagonally.
This is frustrating.
And how would I have had 2 points here?
You did.
That's not possible.
I'm sure you maybe had this one here then.
Yes, I had that one there.
But that doesn't make sense because if I can move 2 spaces front, I should be able to kill it.
It's a stupid rule. Pawns
No, I
can
don't
only
like
kill.
this rule. No,
No, I just can't
No.
do it. I can't do
I
it.
want to kill it.
I really can't. Pawns have to kill diagonally. They're the only ones that they're killing and then moving is totally different. There you go. You gonna have another go now while I'm here or?
No, you focus.
Okay. What the hell is this? Why am I on the game CPP for? Make sure I haven't made any changes. So it was fine going up, was it? So now let me change this to 300.
There will be bumpy days ahead.
Oh, is that what he said?
Mm.
That sounds like some sort of line from, like a,
Harry Potter.
like, just some sort of movie.
Reminds me of Harry Potter when they're on the bus and he's like, it's going to be a bumpy ride.
I was thinking of The Dark Knight when he says the night is darkest just before the dawn, but the dawn is coming. Harvey Dent. He's just like, the day is hope and it will get worse. Imagine if he literally did some sort of.
He's left the room now. He's gone. That's it.
Oh. You can't get the Coronas in this film. He's going to play Uncharted. You don't know, he might play.
Close past him. Oh.
He might be very good for you, if he did play it again, you know he would be screaming at the TV. Die, 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 die! 150. Not 150, sorry. 150 is going over here. And we're moving this over a bit more by 500. No, not by 500. If it was 400, we'll move it over by 450. Okay, we're getting an error now. Nah, that error comes and goes. So the increase in the going to it is fine. It's I'll just do the calculation again. So if we are okay, so far we've got the same lot of code. Okay, so instead of we're actually going to take this away now. Time based. That's the end pulse, which is 1. Pulse delta is still 0.5. Multiplier. We need this to be 0. We need it to take away now. Should that not still be 0.1? Clock, pulse, 0.5. We're about to do another test. I think it's working. Yeah, it's working. And so green should be the large size, blue should be the original size.
It's working.
Yeah, I just need to combine it. So if you do a larger or smaller one, you automatically detect. That should be a few minutes. That should be a simple one. When you're ready to go. I'm literally banging out the features here just to have the go. I want be vigilant now. We have the goes.
I think I did move actually. I probably moved this.
Nah, that was already there.
Hope he's got a good mind. Can I move this?
You can.
Can this jump over?
No. It's diagonal, but
You can go here.
yeah.
Right, that's it.
Yeah.
Wow, can you move 3 spaces across?
It's the castle. It can move as many as he wants, up, down, left, or right, as long as there's nothing in between. So, like the bishop can go diagonally as many as he wants, long enough in between. Queen can go diagonally and left and right.
I can't even move that.
No, you can only move forward. Diagonal is you know deaf. Deaf, you know, is is you know what? I wonder what would happen if I change this back to 0.5. It probably won't work. Shouldn't work. Let's have a look. Okay, so what we're essentially having to do is do a check if really the only difference here is this. The actual post data is the same. So I'm going to get rid of this. I'm going to get rid of this. We're getting pretty close now. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. Did I get rid of the right stuff? Yes, I did. And I want to get rid of this as well. Let me know when you're ready to go. You've had it? Okay, let me just bang out this feature first. So if it's less than, so what is less than? If this is less than this, that won't work. Okay, I realistically need to do a different one for X and Y because X and Y could be different. Okay, so did that one, didn't you? Oh, you did that one. That's awesome. You know, friends, it's up to me to keep track of it, nobody else. So you can't make them for that. No, you can't.
Oh, this is so frustrating.
You'll get used to it. So I need a separate for X and Y. X and Y. So post delta X. Post delta X, and this is going to be a float, and it is going to be 1.0f. Yeah, do you go?
Yes, please.
Okay, it's fine. So that's post delta X. We need interim pulse X as well. Float interim pulse X basically equals this. the difference being this has to be a 0. Is that the only difference? Okay, so y will basically be that, but y so we are gonna say that if is less than that, else, then we'll do the same for y as well. So if it's less than that, then we are going to do this. And we don't want this. We don't want let's make it bigger for full size for now. I'll revert after. Okay, so if it's that,
Should we cookie dough today?
we can do in the fin pan. Hopefully, should we try your recipe or do you want to do that one again? That one again?
Do you want to make it after or whilst we're making dinner?
Do it after because it wasn't that long, was it? Yeah, I think it probably is best we get it as thin as possible. It did rise a fair bit, to be fair. Okay.
We're adding chocolate chips as well.
Huh?
We're adding chocolate chips as well.
Do we not last time? We did.
I think we did.
Yeah, I don't think we added a lot, but we did.
Once we've had lunch. Not lunch.
Yeah.
The burgers.
You know what I'm getting at, don't you?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so if this is sorry, that should be here, and that one should be over here. Now we should be able to do the same for y. We should just change that to a 1, change that to a 1, change that to a 1, and change this to a y. Okay, so should be almost done. Interim post x, it's good that we implemented the other method so we don't have to create a vec2 here. And we're about to give it a test. We're going to give it a test. So this is to see if it goes from normal to bigger. So basically if it goes to a bigger size. Nah, it's still going.
It bounces back too quick.
Yeah, no, but it shouldn't go beyond the green. It should go to the size of the green and then start going back to blue.
Oh,
So it doesn't do that. Let me see if I do it to the smaller size. So it goes from normal size to smaller. Does that work? Nah. again. It's similar issue here. Okay, so let me try and see what the issues are. No, I think I know what the issue is. Do another check. So this is still going from normal size to smaller.
Yeah.
So originally it should go to a smaller size on the pulse and then back again. So that seems alright. So that, yeah. So if we try it now without actually changing the internal code, so the pulse should go to bigger and then back to normal size.
Okay.
And so you should go to green size.
Yep.
Seems alright. Let's make sure it goes back to blue. Seems alright. Yeah,
Seems alright now.
it's just a simple mistake I made. I was checking if it was bigger or smaller and then doing the code accordingly. But instead of doing if this is smaller than this, I was doing if this is smaller than this. And so that was just messing it up. I just did the greater than less than symbol. Actually, I should have just flipped that around instead of the other way around. But that's working now. Still not posting. Still ain't done because there's a bunch of other stuff we gotta fix in here. But I can have my go. Have you had your go? You've had your go. That's fine. Okay, it's up to me to figure out what you've done. You've taken one of my pieces, bro.
I am the wife. Take whatever I want.
Cookies? Yeah, that's fine. You made it before? You got a recipe in mind? We'll find a recipe then.
You just have to make sure they don't cook.
Yeah, one of the tips is like basically making into a small ball. Don't flatten them out.
I've tried that.
What happened to them? Did they just go too flat? Well, look. I know
We'll watch a few and then.
Yeah, I know cookies and certain stuff like that can be a bit difficult. Like they'll either go too flat or they won't go flat enough. Like they'll just stay in like a ball and spread out a bit. So you want them to go from that to like that instead of like a sheep. I hate it, when they go
When they get
so
mushy
thin and they
too,
just join.
Yeah, trying to take it.
It becomes a cookie dough but not soft. Okay. There you go.
Did you take one of my pieces?
Yes, your corn.
It's a bit rude, babe.
Yeah, I could have taken a more valuable piece, bro. I think my battery's dead. Will you let me know if there's any comments? Has there been any?
No.
Okay, just let me know if there is. Because my battery's died on my laptop. Need to work that on charge.
How much have you got left to do?
We're posting loads, but I'm not going to do all of that today. I just want to get one more thing done. Yeah, I want to abstract it out so it's... Because I bet you if I was to do this, circle, set scale, apparently we get an error. Don't see why we would get an error, but let's have a look. Let's rerun it. Ooh, yes. That don't work properly. We still got other issues as well.
Should we have pancakes tomorrow morning?
I was literally going to say that earlier on.
We haven't had them in ages.
That's the reason I bought the. Oh no, not for you, but that's the reason I bought the blueberries.
Sorry.
You tell me. You tell
Nothing
me.
for me.
You tell me what you want with the pancakes, except for
Nothing
plain
for me.
maple syrup
And ice cream.
and ice cream. It's ice cream.
That's fine. Did you buy anything for me today?
Yeah, bananas. Fish fingers. Milk. Mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise not for me.
You eat mayonnaise
That's
and
for
tuna.
you.
Tuna. I might eat more,
That's
but
for
you have a
you.
little oregano
That's for you.
for both of us. They didn't have the
But
toffee.
the blueberries are specific.
They are specifically for me, but
What's for me specifically? That what one thing that
the raisins.
you don't want it.
You push me to it. You can have the fake Pantene. Try the one that's in the shower.
Oh, man.
I'm only saying she won't wash your hair.
I don't need to wash my hair.
Is that me watching it?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's one me like bunda to wali to
Literally just showered through. Stop.
That's messed up, that is. That'll be a hard coding issue, I bet you. Probably be. Could you do that 0.5F? Is it 0.5F? No, I don't think it's that. Triggered a breakpoint. Have I accidentally put a breakpoint in here? No, there ain't a breakpoint in there. So why is he actually triggering? Why is he triggering a breakpoint for? I don't know. Why he's triggering that breakpoint for? I think it is that minus 0.5 that's messing it up. That does make it hard coded. I'll save this on the desktop for now. Might need it. Don't need that. Okay, so we're gonna wrap up the live stream. We have not fixed it. If it gets too small, too big, actually, the 0.5 stuff is still hard coded, so I need to abstract that out. 0.5 in drawable is hard coded. Needs fixing. Let's give it a build and let's give it a commit as well. Okay, so build done, and we're gonna say pulse working better but need to remove hard coding, so any scale will work. So the pulsing is seeming like the gesture thing, where seemingly simple thing is taking a few videos. I don't think it's gonna take as long as the gesture thing, but still taking longer either way. So push to origin. So yeah, we'll be wrapping up shortly. So if you have any question times, Q&A time, like a minute or two, and then we'll be wrapping up. Okay, so while we just wrap up, let's have a few moves. Quick fire. I'll do a quick fire. Have you had you go?
I think I did, but I can't remember. I probably did. I think probably moved this one to here. I think. I probably did, Robs.
Okay. We'll consider that one as the one that you've done.
Alicia's like, what's your favourite food? I think she needs to know you said Q&A for like the code.
In my favourite food is pizza. Bro.
Do you mind?
Not particularly. What's your favourite food? Pizza. What? Stop beefing about it.
No, I never said that. I'm not trying to stop goofing around. Oh.
Right.
I get none of that.
Huh?
I get none of that.
I'm telling her. She already knows. She's already
I will
here.
tell him.
She's here already.
Huh?
Are you gonna tell her?
I don't get it.
She's gonna shout at you.
I'll shout you.
No.
She will. I'm telling you, she will. She'll be like, why do you don't give it?
I'm saying, no, let's do it.
Oh.
Obviously, you're not getting any of it.
That's why I was saying I'm not getting any.
Obviously, you're not gonna get any of it.
I said I'm not getting.
No.
Present tense.
Okay.
Babe! Oh, baby.
Sure, bro, sure.
You're not teaching me.
Doing is teaching.
No.
You can't do it that way. You can only feel that way. Whenever you're about to make a move, think about you having that piece there.
No, because I can't remember what they all do.
That's fine, but think as best you can. Think what my opponent piece here, at least in the immediate move, could do to hurt you.
Okay, what can this do? Move anywhere up and down?
Yeah, and left
So
and
if
right.
I was to do this,
Yeah.
you could kill that.
Yes. You can move up, down, or left and right.
What can move this way? These?
Diagonal.
Yeah, can these move this
No,
way?
that's diagonal.
Sideways.
That's
or-
diagonal. I mean, that one can only move diagonal.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. This can move.
That can move up, down, left, right, diagonal. This can move up, down, left, and right. You go.
I can't do anything.
You can. You haven't lost. It's not
I
checkmate.
really
Or
think I don't.
it doesn't matter. You gotta have a move.
I want to do something about it.
You can throw it and throw it out the window. It's not valid move though. Question? No?
There's no question.
Oh, that's fine.
So do you want to wrap it?
Yeah, this won't take long. We'll just do it on the stream.
No.
Come on. Come on. Quick. Huh? Hey,
No.
can't see you. Huh? You alright?
I'm not telling you because you're going to say it out loud. I know you are. What? Yeah.
Oh dear.
What?
Oh dear.
I just wondering. Okay, this is diagonal.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just move that. No. Because then you can hit that.
Yeah, come on. Do.
How many spaces can this move?
As many as it wants. One piece of pull up. Okay.
I knew you were going to do that. I knew it. Let's just.
Pretty much you have more of my pieces than those three.
Can this one jump over stuff?
No. It can only go as far as you can see, and you can kill me if I'm in the way, but if
Yeah,
yours
that
is in
kills
the
the one behind that.
No.
Okay, we'll continue this after.
After all. It's going to take a little while to
I
make.
know.
We can put it in there. It's going to take a little while to
Let's
make.
just do that.
So let me wrap up the stream then. Okay, then I'm going to wrap up the stream now. So I'll have two more. It's Friday, ain't it, today?
It's Friday.
I feel like Wednesday, Thursday.
No. It's
Okay,
not.
yeah. We'll have two more live streams tomorrow. One at 11 a.m, the gameplay live stream, which is Star Wars Tales from a Galaxy's Edge, and the second live stream at 4 p.m, and that will be the Game Engine live coding stream. And what we got left on the posting? Got to fix these. That should be a 0. Got to fix that. The abstract start post specify reset. Also have a reset post as well. Realistically, once I've done it for circle, the others should fall in line. That shouldn't be much of an issue. Sunday the posting should be done, and then might even look into this culling issue as well. I need to properly look into it, what the issue with this is. And okay, yeah, that is it. If you have any questions, let me know on Discord, comments, whatever, etc. Thanks for watching. Have a good day and have a good weekend, and I'll see you tomorrow. Gonna have some food now and play a bit of chess. Bye bye. You wanna say bye?